Hi everyone, it's me Jennifer, and I've put together a little video because a few people have been in touch saying they really enjoyed the audios but they wanted to find out a little bit more about me and a little bit about how I first began meditating and how I do it for myself. So I began meditating a few years ago and I didn't know anything about it when I started. I kind of had done a few general relaxation techniques at school and different courses I'd been on. But I didn't know, and I really just began meditating in a group, in a class, with a circle of chairs. And there was maybe about 8 in a group at the time. And at the time, I really did it for kind of a more spiritual discovery, finding out more about myself, more about guides and angels. And you can use meditation for that. It's such a wonderful tool, not just for connecting us to guides, angels, or spirits, but connecting to our higher self. And for my understanding and for my part, I believe that to be that part within us that knows just what to do and how to do it. And when I began meditating, I didn't listen to that inner voice within me. The part, now I'd probably call it my subconscious mind, but I didn't listen to it. I didn't trust myself. I didn't really listen to my own better judgment, and I didn't believe it when I kind of got the right kind of feel for myself. So for me, meditation helped me learn to listen to myself better, to get a better understanding of who I was and what I wanted, but also to listen to that inner voice. You know, you have a gut feeling and it's there for a reason. Even those people that say to me, oh, I don't really get an inkling, I don't get a feeling, there will be part of you that knows or understands a bit more than you give it awareness for. And I think that's a lovely thing we can achieve with meditation, is that connection to ourselves, a connection to our inner voice, to our subconscious mind, our higher self, our angels, our guides, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you feel you connect to. So where do we begin? Where do we begin with meditation? Because we've all seen things on TV or the adverts. I've even used images in my own adverts online where we saw somebody sitting cross-legged on a yoga mat in a peaceful room, candles lit, or sitting outside under a tree. You know, I don't have that luxury. I live in Scotland. I certainly don't meditate outside very often. I don't sit on a yoga mat. I have rheumatoid arthritis. My knees are quite bad at times. So I usually just do it sitting on my sofa or lying on my sofa. And if you've been following my work, you'll see that my cat Meg quite often lies on my stomach while I meditate. I think she just likes the warmth, but perhaps she likes the energies, I don't know. So if I'm meditating at home, I will sit on the sofa or I'll sit on my bed or sit up. More because I have a tendency, if I do this late at night, I will fall asleep. And whilst that's great to get a good night's sleep and it's great to kind of fall asleep listening to something relaxing, it's not really meditating. You know, meditating is about focusing our mind. And for me, it's focusing to the exclusion of everything else. So that when I'm meditating, I don't have thoughts of work coming in and disturbing me. I don't have thoughts of what else my children are going to be doing later that day or what else I've forgotten or I need to do. I'm purely in that moment. The more that we learn to be in that moment during meditation, the easier it is to be more present every day in life, so that perhaps you're sitting at your desk and you don't want to be distracted. You have the core skills there to focus and attend to whatever that is. And it can be when you're relaxing, you know, I certainly was very guilty of this in the past, that when I would be with my friends sitting having a coffee, my mind was still racing on to other things. What else did I need to do, or where else did I need to be? Have I finished that for work? That kind of thing. But meditation gave me skills that I could use so that I knew to be present in that moment and how to let go of the distracting thoughts that for some of us just whiz around our brain all the time. So, as I say, where we begin, I just meditate on a sofa or sitting on my bed. It doesn't have to be anywhere fancy. It doesn't have to be on a yoga mat. You don't even have to have music. And for this audio that I'm doing today, or this video anyway, I won't put any music because it isn't necessary. You don't have to tick all the boxes or get it right. In meditation, there is no wrong or right. There's only learning, there's only practice, there's only experience. So just begin, and you can just go ahead, take a few moments now to do that for yourself, getting really comfortable wherever you are. And it's best you find somewhere that you're not going to be disturbed too much. And if you want, you can switch off a phone or just take the time to close the door and then get settled back to wherever you want to begin. And what I always do when I'm beginning is I do take my hand to my centre. This might be up in your chest, this could be lower in your stomach. I don't know where it is for you, but just taking your hand there. And I do like to start with my eyes shut, but you don't need to. You can always just take your eyes to a spot on the wall or the floor or the ceiling and just focus your gaze and soften it a little bit more. But just beginning to take your hand to a place that feels comfortable on your body that you can breathe to, in your chest or your stomach. And just for the next few moments, just be aware of your own breathing. You might even feel, just to begin with, that your breathing hasn't quite found that natural rhythm and pace, and that's all right. But just begin, breathing slowly and deeply and evenly. And at any time when you're meditating that you find your mind wandering a little bit, you can always bring your awareness back to your breathing and just notice what you notice. Notice that feeling as the breath comes in and out. You can feel the rise and fall of your own chest. And just feel some of that surface tension draining away. Continuing to breathe deeply and slowly and evenly. And if you have got your feet on the floor, just kind of move them gently. Just make sure you feel you're really connected to the ground. You can imagine long roots coming from the ends of your toes if you like, that sink deep, deep into the ground, because you are always grounded here, in the moment, and connected. And just continue with your breathing and taking your awareness just to the top of your head. And just imagine that you're mentally scanning through your body, looking for any signs of lingering tension anywhere and breathing them out. Starting at the top of your head, and just let that sensation of calm and peace come down from your top of your head and through your face. Breathing out any tension you find as you work your way down through the body, down through your neck and shoulders. And it's alright if you feel you need to move now and again. I can feel my back's quite tense. I'm just going to ease it off. You can go ahead and even just let your shoulders drop down. Breathing in and out and letting that tension just drift away. And from your arms and hands, breathing in and letting your chest expand. Your back can relax. You might even find that you begin to breathe even deeper now, because you're settling in and settling down to a more relaxed pace. Continue breathing and just scanning down through the body, through your stomach, hips, and into your legs. Letting any tension just disappear, being blown away as you breathe out. Let your awareness drop down through your legs and knees, allowing your body just to become a little softer and easier, and through your calves and feet, and ankles, all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Just continue, just allowing all the muscles and all the nerves to soften and relax. Breathing out any tension that's there, just so you can be aware of your whole body now. It's breathing so easily and freely. And as you begin to get all those sensations of calm and peace and relaxation beginning to flow through your body, you can breathe into that, breathing in calm, peace, softness, and relaxation. Breathing it in and letting it flow. And really, when you're in this relaxed, peaceful state, you can sit with those feelings as long as you like. And anytime a distracting thought just pops into your awareness, acknowledging it just a moment. It's all right to be curious that it's there, but you could breathe that out too. There's plenty of time to give your awareness to other things once you're finished relaxing. But you can always focus on your own body once again, breathing in and relaxing for a moment. And once you're ready, just begin to wiggle your toes and fingers once you're ready to come back to the room. And just beginning to waken up, get an awareness of the room around you. You can roll your shoulders if you like, and just begin coming back into the room, becoming a bit more aware and wakening up. Now, that's a really simple example of how I would meditate at home. And just for people beginning, it's a nice way to start. You don't have to follow a journey. You don't have to know about chakras. You just need to be able to breathe really deeply and allow feelings of calm, of peace, or whatever word pops into your mind, just to drift into the body And it really is as simple as that. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you can practice at home, because meditation really only becomes meditation when we practice. So for everyone that's already enjoying the audios, and whoever's new joining me today, please keep up the good work, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Remember, you can check out more at the website at www.jenniferfaulknercoaching.com. Bye for now.